So today is July the 14th. I just got through from getting my coffee. It's probably about 9 a.m. here. Probably about to do some reading before I get into studying coding, and then later on today at about 8:30 the stock market opens. So as I said, like, this channel is really just gonna be me personally. It's like a personal journal for me. It's not really to say, oh, like, you need to be doing this in Thailand, or you need to be doing this, or this is how you do this. It's really just gonna be me being open and transparent about how I'm feeling, how things are going, and just my overall lifestyle. I've gone out and done a lot of things, but I haven't really, I guess, gotten the want or the need or the necessity to just document and record everything. Journaling or documenting or vlogging, it definitely is like a full-time thing. Like, sometimes, like, you just want to be in the moment, especially right now with me just getting to Thailand. You know, I'm around certain people, certain friends, and it's just like sometimes you just want that moment or that conversation to just be, specifically between you and that person. So far, I would say things are going good. Like, as far as the way I planned it out, it could be going better as far as learning to generate income, but as far as the way I planned it out, I mean, I didn't plan to generate income for maybe the first X amount of months. I just planned to rely on savings and begin to pitch and build within that X amount of months. So far, stock market is still tough. It's still a learning process. Like, one day you think you got it, the next day you're like, bruh, I'm about to blow my account. But my account is still holding on. I have had to add a couple $100 here and there just to give me something to trade with. But so probably, in theory, I probably have blown my account. I've tried trading individual stocks, currently back to trading ETFs, mainly QQQ. I also look at, of course, SPY, SPX, but SPX is a heavy mover, meaning like you could be up or down $50, $60, $70 either way, and with $500, to me, that just doesn't work or make sense. As far as coding, I'm learning mainly Python. I did do free code camp, took the HTML, and I'm probably midway through the CSS course, but I just realized, okay, I'm learning Python, I'm learning HTML, I'm learning CSS all at once, and I said, let me just stop and focus on one thing, which I chose to be Python, because I realized I could build bots or just actual programs with Python that I think would be more beneficial to me. So right now I'm using Cody Tech. It helps. It's like a Duolingo of coding. And so it just gives you something like a challenge or something to do every day. I'm learning, but it's still kind of hard to grasp. And I see a lot of people talk about that as far as with coding. Sometimes you're like, you don't get it, you don't get it, you don't get it. And then one day you just have this aha moment. I've really only been learning Python for a couple months, but I have yet to have that aha moment, because it seems like there's always something new, which is a good thing, but it's just hard to grasp when you're just like, okay, you think that, you know, the first course you take is always like that print welcome home or whatever, and you're like, okay, this is coding, and then you start looking at all of the different dictionaries and lists and all these different things. You're like, okay, this is really coding. I sold my first print on Etsy, and I'm definitely trying to get those sold. And then I still have some stuff on eBay that I'm selling that is slowly selling. I thought it'd be a little bit quicker, but at the same time, I mean, the way that the economy is, people just aren't spending money all the time. So thankful for what I have sold, and we will continue to get the rest of that sold. And today I'm just, like I said, I'm going to go into reading, do some journaling, like actually writing it down. And then I would probably go and do a photo walk. So my camera, I have the X-T5. Right now I'm currently using the DJI Action 4. Shout out my homie Eric, because without this piece of thing, I would not be able to record right now. My X-T5 the shutter ended up locking up, and it stayed in a closed position. And so normally it was due to overheating, but this time, after a day or two, it just never opened back up. I reset it, it opened up, and the moment I went back to take a picture, it locked right back up. So I took it to this guy. It had great reviews, and in the reviews it said, took my equipment to this guy. He took longer than expected, but great work. And so right now, it's been, I don't know, like 2 weeks, and he said he was going to get it done in 2 days. But when I called him Friday, he said he was waiting on a part, which I kind of get it. I mean, we're in Pattaya, we're in Thailand. I'm sure he's not just sitting on X-T5 parts. So that's kind of what I originally thought in the beginning. And at this point, I just like, I'll give it 4 days, 5 days, and then I'll just call him back just to check in. So today I'll probably check in with him, because without my digital camera, I do have my film camera, but it's just, like with the film camera, I have to get the film developed, and so it's just a slower process. That's pretty much how things are going. I will try to get some blogs in, get some more updates in, stay consistent, and that's about it. Peace.